Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're still going to be exercising, but today we're going to be doing a yoga flow. So we're going to be doing a flow that I do every morning. It keeps me really focused and really lets me own the first hour of the day. So I'm going to share that with you guys. It's not going to take 15 minutes right now, but the point is for you guys to actually go through this whole flow and take as much time as you want and really like open up the hips, get the body awake, and practice some flexibility, mobility stuff. So follow along with what I'm going to do. This is the first time I do a yoga flow on camera, so bear with me, and I'll just show you the basic movements, and then you guys can get right into her once I'm done. Okay, so first thing I do, on the back, and we're going to engage the psoas. So I take my two fingers and follow along right next to your iliac crest here where your hip bones are, okay, and you're going to dig your fingers in. Now, without engaging your abs, what I want you to do is imagine pushing your hips towards each other. So the hip bones, as you have your fingers on them to identify where they are, imagine trying to bring them together. You should feel the muscles along the inside of the hips contract. Those are what are called the psoas. So contract those in. Try not to contract the medial part of your abs. So the main part of your abdominals, try not to contract those. Try and just contract those psoas. So it's going to be hard if you've never done it before. And what you want to do is just hold for a second, release. Do that 10 times. Okay. So we do it a few more times. Once you get good at it, you can maintain your rhythm of breathing and your abs won't contract. And we'll do one more and we're done. Okay, from there, I just move on to my belly. So this way here. Put my hands on the floor so my head doesn't have to touch the concrete. And all I'm going to do is just take in 5 really deep breaths from my belly, and you're going to feel the pressure pushing down on the ground. Try to take in as much air as possible and really resist, okay, against the ground, and try and get yourself off the ground as much as possible with your belly. So I'm going to do a few of those. So you should feel a bit of resistance in your diaphragm. That's what we want. Okay, and that really allows you to expand and work on that diaphragm and get a really full belly of air. Next, I'm gonna do my favorite. We're gonna move into plank. Okay, so everybody's done that before. So we're gonna move into plank here. And we're gonna hold that for a few seconds. I usually hold it for a good 20, 30. And then I'm gonna do a roll out. So I'm gonna roll out and then come back nice and slow. We're gonna do this 5 times each side. And I really wanna focus in on, okay, keeping those obliques, okay, those abs nice and tight, okay, and not dipping my hips. Then we're gonna switch to the other side. And come back and then hold in the plank position again. Keep that belly nice and tight. Try not to rock your hips side to side. Try not to let your butt kick out. Okay, if it's too hard, take a knee, take a breather, get back up, and resume. Okay. After that, we move into a bit of a hip opener and quad stretch. So we're just gonna move out, hands fully extended, and we're gonna lean back into our heels as much as we can. And we're going to bring the head down to the ground. And for all you yoga people out there, you know what this pose is, but if you've never done it before, try to keep the arms extended as far as possible. Some of you might not have the flexibility, mobility, that's okay. Go as far down as you can. You don't have to get all the way down. I can't even get my butt down to my heels yet, so I'm still working on it. And you're going to hold that for about 10, 15 seconds. And then you can bring one arm in, switch, other arm in, And switch. And one more time. Now don't forget you can hold these for as long as you want. I'm doing it quickly just for demonstration purposes, but if you're feeling tight in any one of these sides, hold it, take really, really deep breaths, and get as deep into the stretch as possible. Next we'll do a bit of cat back. Okay, so this is great for warming up the vertebrae, especially for a guy like me that's got back problems. Okay, so I'll do this from the weak side, just so you see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going from extension to flexion. Okay, so what this does is it gets my back primed for the rest of the day. And again, you can hold these for a bit longer. Okay, and then we can finish this all off with a little bit of baby cobra. So we're gonna pop up. Okay, we can do this about 5 times. Okay, and now we can pop up and then go into down dog. Okay. And then move back down, pop back up, and back into down dog. What you want to do is you want to push into your hamstrings as much as possible. Okay, so you push into those hamstrings and you push yourself into that down dog. That'll open up the whole hamstring area and your calves. Good way to start the day. So that about does it. I usually do that about 2-3 times. You can also add in a little bit of ab work too. So you can do a bit of crunches, do some hollow rocks. But all in all, take your time with this. What you're doing is you're just priming the body. You're keeping that activity level up, and you're still doing a bit of exercise. So good luck, and yeah, enjoy your flow this morning.